Welcome back to Exploring Whiskey. Today we're going to do, I guess, the newest release from Jameson. Newer.
I have no idea if it's the newest. I can't keep track with people are releasing things left and right. So anyway,
Yeah, it's one of the newest ones.
Yeah.
one of the newest ones from them. So this is the Triple Triple. Originally, this was released as a traveler only. So you're only getting this if you were doing international and stopping at the duty free. Recently became available in the States as a normal release.
I sampled it at our neighbor's house mid-December. And
Okay.
he said he works for them.
Right.
He just got it in like a week or two before I had it. So.
Okay. So recently released to the States, but previously a travel only.
Yep.
The Triple Triple. All right, so is the first triple is always what Irish whiskey is. It's triple distilled. You always
Right.
see the three little copper still things.
Pots.
The pot stills that they use. The second triple is how they mature it. So they have ex-bourbon barrels, ex-sherry casks, and selected, I don't know what the hell that means, why they had to go special for that, Malaga casks. So three different finishes on the whiskey itself, and then blended back together. That's
cool.
not very normal. The normal is generally just the ex-bourbon.
Right.
So
Yeah, or sometimes two, but the most.
now,
So when's he gonna get an 18?
they have a
never-
lot of
Still
they've
wanna
got
taste
some
that one.
age things that Middleton does.
But their age stuff is all in the red breast line, pretty much.
There is
Yeah.
a Jameson 18, but yeah, the red breast ones. Anyway.
Kevin's drooling over here.
Yeah. So
Nice bold.
is traditional for the Irish whiskey, especially Jameson. It's 40% alcohol, 80 proof. So that's a relatively normal thing for what you get out of that. But the finishing should add some interesting notes.
Apples, honeycomb cereal.
Yeah.
It's just sweet.
Maltiness.
Yeah. Sweet cereal. Want a bowl of honeycombs now.
Now that's funny. So that's not what I found online. I don't even understand that.
What?
Matured in a combination of bourbon and sherry casks, with the portion further matured in chestnut casks.
Yeah, it says on the front.
So there's sherry going on.
So not the Malaga, we've got chestnut. I don't even know what that does. Like that makes, I don't even understand what.
Good things come in threes. Always triple distilled, now triple cask.
The nose is nice. It's slight, it's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Nothing offensive, no like youthy notes or, I can't, like there was nothing. I looked all over to try to find information on this guy. Couldn't find too much.
It says a new taste experience with additional layers of flavor and an extra drop of smoothness with the chestnut.
Goes right to the palate. That Apple Jacks.
Yeah, Applejack cereal, sweetened cereal.
Most of the nose transfers to the palate. Sweet honey, Apple Jacks. Holy.
Applejack.
Holy
It's
Apple
Applejack
Jacks.
cereal.
It's just an easy drinker.
It's so simple. So it's very simplistic. There's not complexity, but I will say it's definitely different than regular Jameson.
Yeah.
Different and
Yeah.
better. I mean, I enjoy regular
More sweeter
Jameson,
notes. I mean, I don't.
the
It
finish is
depends on the
nothing.
better.
It's gone.
It
It's
so
like-
disappears.
But at the same,
that's
it's
what
at a
80
very
proof does.
similar price point.
You said this
It was
was
$25
Okay.
at Total Wine.
so
Man,
yeah.
I
you're-
could smash these with ginger ale and lime. Ooh.
Well,
Yeah,
Highball. A little
I can
highball
see
action
that.
with these.
it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, my wife was like, "Hey, I'm swinging by Total Wine. Do you want anything?" And I asked her to give me a handle or something, and I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna change it up. Instead of I'm gonna get some Irish whiskey." So I went on the app, and I was like, I remember I had it down the street. I was like, "I want that. Give me that."
Yeah. Mix it up. Grab some Irish.
There's no complaints.
No.
But I have no like. There's not a big like commentary on this. It's very like one or two notes.
But I'd love to know why before it
It was
was
travel only.
travel only,
Yeah.
No idea.
especially at that price point.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't it's good. I don't want to like
Right.
sit
It's good.
all night and drink a bottle of this.
No, it's a little too
Especially
sweet for
neat.
me. Yeah, a little too
Big
weak.
cube
Neat,
or
sweet and
I'm thinking ginger like a
Little
highball.
shot of a Falernum. That little.
God, that would be
That
sweeter,
could be
though.
interesting. That could be
Lime
interesting.
You get that
maybe.
lime and ginger.
Yeah, I think it'd be good in cocktail.
Layers of flavor. I disagree. I do not get layers of flavor. I mean, it's a nice flavor. It's not layers. It's like this is the layer.
I get that.
It's
dark
apple sweet.
fruit, like
Apple sweet honey.
grape, like aftertaste.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
It says almonds on the front, which I don't know if that's ballparky. I don't know. I'm not getting much almond.
I wouldn't say almond. All right, hold on. Let's see. Water wakes up something.
Now it's gonna taste like honey smacks,
Honey smacks.
sugar smacks. No, I think that apple nut's not going anywhere.
I don't think that
there-
apple.
there to
It's
stay.
so apparent. It's so like overwhelmingly appley.
It's interesting the chestnut though. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody doing
Using
any
a
barrel
chestnut.
or staves of chestnut. Yeah, nose is the same. I don't know. It's a little.
Nose is the same. It's actually a little muted with
Yeah, I was
water.
gonna say, I was
Like the
gonna say
water is.
muted.
The palate did the same thing. It's all the same thing, just like. And I know it's not the fact that the water proofed it down. It just there's not enough oil. There's not enough body to it
Yeah.
to have the water actually churn anything up.
Yeah.
Is all that comes off as.
Yeah, it hits you hard back of the palate and then finishes
Yep.
the apple. Boom,
Yep.
And now it's like
Disappear.
Yeah, you're going to see the velvety notes of toffee, cacao, and toasted almonds.
no chocolate at all.
I don't get a chocolate.
No.
Almonds I could maybe like a almost like mascarpone or that like where a sugary almondy can almost even come off as cherry notes. I can see that maybe, but
You're stretching on that.
cacao?
Cacao, no. Sweet, honey, apple.
Yeah.
I will say it's a little less Apple Jacks with the water. It's not quite as like sweet candied cereal as it was neat, but
You could have told me it was finished in a cider or
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
brandy cask. And I
yeah,
would be like,
some
"Oh,
kind of
yeah,
an apple
sure."
brandy,
I think
Calvados
it's
or
definitely
whatever.
sweeter with the water.
Yeah.
I think the sweetness comes up. I could go either way.
Crushable.
Totally crushable. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. You know, you kind of always want a little bit more, but that's kind of that's $25 bottle. That's 80 proof. It checks all the boxes that you expect off
Bump
of
this
that.
up to like 94.
Oh yeah.
Higher proof would make, I think, a huge difference.
Yeah.
Huge difference in how this drinks, how it would stand up to water, how it would interact, the layers of that they're trying to say. Yeah, 94 to 100 and
All right, score it.
something.
What do you think? What do you think?
See, it's hard. Like
Score it on a neat pour.
score it on the neat pour compared to all the whiskey I've ever had.
Yeah.
No, you got to keep it.
Well, not
in,
really.
you
See,
gotta
that's
keep-
the thing.
You got to keep it in
If you
And
put
the
it against
price
like 80
point,
proof,
budget,
Price
Irish
point,
whiskey.
availability,
Yeah.
all
I would
those
give- I would-
things.
Oh, it goes back to like the count, like the advent calendar. I tended to rank things. a
You
little
give it a
higher.
9.2.
No,
No.
I didn't do any decimal point. I would give it an 8 or a 9. $25. It's an easy drinker. We all said we could probably have a pour or two of this, easily crush it, and move on to something else.
right?
I'm a 6.9, almost a 7. Like it's
I'll
one
go
of
8.
those.
I'll give it an 8.
It's
I can't be that positive. I can't. It's only 80 proof. I think it's a really good budget Irish whiskey.
Mhm.
That's where I'm going to go.
Would I buy another bottle? Yes.
I'm going to say it's a
Okay.
solid 5.7 for what it is.
8.
okay.
That's where I'm at. It's
You
a
went
5.7.
7?
Almost 7.
I'll
Like
give
a
it an
6.9.
From 8.
I'm going 5.7 just because it wouldn't be bad to have on a bar. It's not, you're not grabbing that every
If it was a
day.
Redbreast bottle, he'd give it a
But you're not grabbing that
he'd
every
give
day.
it a 9.99999.
That's not true. That is not true. Even regular Redbreast, I don't put. It's not quite there. But you would not grab that every day.
No.
So
Well,
you're gonna rank it at
I had
8.
2 pours out of it before.
Yeah, that's true. And you said you just got it. So
Yep. I also was in the mood to change it up from just straight up. Bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've almost killed the bottle of Glenmorangie you gave me for Christmas.
It's kind of hard to score.
It is hard to do.
in ways like there's a lot of points you're saying like I'm not going every night and drinking this.
No.
But I've got someone over who likes sweetness. He doesn't like a lot of proof. Oh, try this whiskey.
That's like spot on. Yeah,
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
someone's gonna go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm thinking about, for me, I'm like, all right, every time I go to my buddy's house, he always has Jameson. He does have a red breast.
Right. Yep.
But then, like I mentioned earlier, you know, he used to keep some Bushmills around, which is, I'll probably never buy that again.
How many people you think in the advent calendar would have been like, that was one of my favorite pours? People who were not like.
I think a lot.
I think
a lot.
well over 50% would have been like.
Probably right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Not wrong.
But I don't, like you said, I don't want to.
For me,
I don't want to drink this every day.
it's above average, but it's not. It's just. It would sit on the bar a long time. It's not something I'd go to.
You can say that about a lot of bottles here, bud.
Let me restart.
No arguments at all. There's a lot of bottles that I don't touch up all that often. I buy them, I taste them, and then it's just like, and I move on.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our review of the Jameson Triple Triple. Again, for the price, the sweetness, I think a lot of people would enjoy at least a pour or two of it, and then, like we said, we'll move on to something else.
Yeah. Right.
So, well, I don't know what else to say about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It lives up to exactly what you expect from Jameson.
Mm-hmm. So,
It's not going to wow you, but it's not going to disappoint you.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Good enough.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed our review. If you did, we'd encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
If you like content like this, subscribe. Love to have you follow us along as we sample whiskeys all over as we find them. And I will link up I'm thinking the stout finish Jameson. I think that's an interesting one.
The black barrel? Is that what that?
It's called something. I think it's just called stout cask.
No, Black Barrel, that's a different bottle.
Yeah,
That one's good.
yeah, the black. That's different.
What's your favorite Jameson?
Yeah.
Leave us a comment.
We'd love to hear from you.
Besides the orange.
Yes,
Jameson
beside
orange.
them. Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
See you on the next episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.